Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Janakalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Satgurum Brahmavidvaram Manojavam Marudhatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayuta Mukhyam Sri Ramadutam Sirasadamami Santoshini Jaganmata Mama Saubhagyavriddhaye Namaskaromi Bhaktya Tvam Prasanna Varada Bhava Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kridau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashandaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Satchitanandarupaya Vishwopatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha Neelambujasyamalakomalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Pano Mahasayaka Charu Chapam Namami Ramam Rakhuvam Sanatham Krishno Rakshatu Mam Charachara Guru Krishnam Namasye Sada Krishne Naiva Surakshito Hamasakrat Krishnaya Dattam Manaha Krishna Deva Samudbhavo Mama Vibho Krishnasya Dasosmiham Krishne Bhakti Rajanchalastu Bhagavan He Krishna Namaha He Krishna Yam Namaha. That icon we should mute all of them. Okay. Everybody is muted. Okay, good. So last time we saw Putana Moksham. That Putana was killed by Bhagavan. Then today we have to see what happened afterwards. So after Putana fell down dead and Bhagavan was playing on the chest of Putana, She became like a mountainous size, huge size. And Bhagavan was lying down and playing there. So that is where we saw last time. Now, we see the next today who is chanting.
Hariom Swamiji, I am chanting.
Okay.
Vrajeshwara Shauri Vacho Nishamya Samavrajannadhvani Bhita Chetaha Nishpishta Nishesha Tarun Nirikshya Kanchit Padartham Sharanam Gatastvam.
Vrajeshwaraha Samavrajan. So, the cremation of Putana's body and the delightful fondling, the infant boy by the Gopikas are the one dealt with in this dasakam. On his way back to Gokulam, Nandagopa saw the dead body of Putana and got scared. Although he did not know who it was, however, he hastened home. The shocking news that awaited Nandagopa at Gokulam is described here. Vrajeshwara Samavrajan, the Lord of Vrajas, Nandagopa, while returning home, Nishamya Shauri Vachaha, after listening to Shauri, Vasudeva's words, Niriksha Kanchit Padartham, on seeing some object, that is Putana's dead body, Adhvani Nispishta Nishesha Tarum, on the way which had totally destroyed all trees, because when she fell down, such huge body destroyed all the trees. Bhitaha chetaha saranam gataha tvam, and with mind full of fear, saranam gataha tvam, sought refuge in you, Bhagavan. Kam chit padartham, the form of Paramatman, the Supreme Spirit, and padartham for the sake of your protection. Gataha sharanam, gataha tvam, came home and approached you. Then what happened? Yeah, next.
Nishamya Gopi Vachanadudantam Sarvepi Gopa Bhaya Vismayandhaha Tvatpatitam Ghora Pishacha Deham Dehur Viduretha Kuthara Krittam.
Atha Nishamya Udantam. Nishamya Udantam. Nishamya Gopi Vachana Udantam. Then on hearing the story from the gopis, Gopi Vachanat Sarve Gopaha Api, from the words of Gopikas, all the Gopas too, Bhaya Vismayandhaha Dehuhu Vidure, being awe-stricken, being afraid and awe-stricken, cremated at a far-off place, Dehuhu Vidure, Khora Pishacha Deham Tvatpatitam, that ghastly and devilish body felled by you, destroyed by you, killed by you, Kuthara Krittam, and they cut to pieces by axes, because they cannot put the body into one fire, because such a huge body, they had to cut into pieces and then cremate. Then what happened?
Putas Tanatacharirat समुच्चलनुच्चतरो हि धूमः शङ्कामधादागरवः किमेषः किञ्चान्दनो गौल्गुलवोऽथ वेति
He Dhumaha Samuchalan Uchadaraha. Verily the smoke which rose very high. Tot Pita Puta Sthana Tacharirat. Because Bhagavan has touched her, drunk her poison, and made her take out all the poison along with her papas. So Puta means made her pure. Bhagavan's touch plus Bhagavan himself taken out all the papas from her. Adat Shankham iti, raised out as such. How Eshaha Agaravaha Kim Chandanaha Adava Gaugulavaha. Now, the smoke, when it is rising, it was smiling like sandalwood, smelling like sandalwood. So, they were worried. They are thinking, what is this? Is it sandalwood smell? Or it is Gorochanam smell? Or what is that? Frankincense. I don't know what is that. Gaukulavaha. Gaukalaha. Could it be agaru, fragrant resin? Or could it be from sandalwood or from frankincense? So incense. So no one thought it was smell from a burning corpse. It was because such a fragrant smell had neither been felt nor even heard of emanating from a burning dead body, that such a doubt arose in all minds. The smell became progressively increasing in fragrance, as suggested by the sequence in which the fragrant substances are mentioned by the poet. This caused doubt as to which one of these had really contributed to the increased fragrance. The reason for the fragrance of the smoke from the funeral pyre is explained. Now, continuing.
मदङ्गसङ्गस्य फलन्न दूरे क्षणेन तावद्भवतामपि स्यात् इत्युल्लपन् वल्लवतल्लजेभ्यः त्वं पूतनामा तनुथा सुगन्धिम्
त्वं पूतनामा आतनुधाः पूतनाम. You of sacred names did make Putana Sugandhim Ullapan Vallava Tallajebhya, fragrant, hinting to all the Gopas and Gopikas. Itiphalam Madanga Sangasya. This is the fruit of contact with my body. Na dure bhavatam abhi. And that particular opportunity to touch me, embrace me, is not far away for you too. Tavasyat shanena. It shall indeed happen soon. So that was the message Bhagavan is giving to all the gopis and gopas there. Continue.
चित्रं पिशाच्यान हतः कुमारः चित्रं पुरैवा कथिशौरिणेदम् इति प्रशंसन् किल गोपलोकः भवन्मुखालोकरसे न्यमांक्षीत्
Gopalokaha Nyamangshit Kila. The Gopa community was indeed immersed. Bhavan Mukhaloka Karase. Prashamsan, enjoy on seeing your face, praising you. Iti Kumaraha Nahataha Pishachya. Thus the boy was not killed by the Pishachi. Pishachi means here devil. So this monstrous ogress, demoness. Chitram idam pura eva, wonder. This was earlier itself. Akati Shaurina Chitram, told by Vasudeva. How marvelous it is. So they were all wondering that such a monstrous demoness. It is surprising that the boy escaped. He was not harmed. That is a wonder of wonder. Continue.
दिने दिनेथ प्रतिवृद्ध लक्ष्मीः अक्षीण मांगल्य शतो व्रजोयम् भवन्निवासादैवासुदेव प्रमोद सान्द्रः परितो विरेजे.
According to Bhagavatam, Bhagavan was only 6 days old after his birth. When Putana was killed, at that time he was only 6 days old. Then Ai Vasudeva, oh Vasudeva. Vasudeva here means son of Vasudeva. Atha Bhavan Nivasat. Thereafter, on account of your presence in Gokulam, I am Vrajaha Paritaha Vireje. This enclave of the Vrajas shown Prativruddha Lakshmi Dine Dine, increasingly prosperous day by day. Akshina Mangalya Shataha, with many and undiminished auspicious celebrations. Pramoda Sandraha, and happiness in abundance. Now, the extreme affection displayed by the Gopikas are described in the next sloka. Now, next one.
गृहेषु ते कोमल रूपहासम् इत्तः कथा संकुलिताः कमन्यः वृत्तेषु कृत्येषु भवन् निरीक्षा समागताः प्रत्यहमत्यनन्दन्.
Kamanya, those beautiful young gopi women, te komala rupa hasamitaha katha sankulitaha, having engaged in discussion among themselves about your charming form, smile, etc. Komala rupa samitaha. Vritteshu krityeshu griheshu. After finishing the daily chores in their homes, pratyaham atyanandan avan niriksha samagataha. Every day became extremely happy when they assembled to see you. So after finishing quickly their daily chores at home, they always rush to the house of Nanda to have darshan of Bhagavan, Krishna's form, beautiful form.
अहो कुमारो मयि दत्त दृष्टिः स्मितं कृतं मां प्रतिवत्सकेन एह्येहि मामित्युपसार्य पाणिं त्वयीश किं किं न कृतं वधूभिः.
Oh, Kumaraha, my datta drishtihi, marvelous. The boy is looking at me only. Kritam, smitam, vatsakena, mam prati. The smile of the child was towards me only. See, he is looking at me only. Ehimam, iti. Come to me, saying thus. Panim upasarya he Isha. with hands extended, O Lord, King Kim na Kritam Vadhubhihi Tvai. What all were not done by the women to you? Then what happened? Continuing.
भवद्वपुस्पर्शन कौतुकेन करात्करं गोपवधूजनेन नीतस्त्वमाताम्र सरोजमाला व्यालं बिलोलं बतुलामलासीः.
Nitaha karatkaram, pass from hand to hand. Gopa Vathu Janena, by the young Gopi women folk. Bhavat Vapuhu Sparshana Kautukena. So passed from hand to hand by the young Gopi women folk, out of curiosity to have a feel of your body. Tum Alasihi Atamra Saroja Mala Vyalambi Lolampu Tulam. Golamba Tulam. You shone like a black bee. Bhagavan's color is black. So flitting from flower to flower in a garland of red roses. This is a poetic kalpana. In Bhagavatam, there is a Brahmara Gita also there. So Bhagavan is considered like a Brahmara. Continuing.
निपाययन्ती स्तनमङ्कगन्त्वां विलोकयन्ती वदनं हसन्ती दशां यशोदा कतमान भेजे सतादृशः पाहि हरे गदान्माम्.
Tvam Ankagam Nipayayanti Stanam, placing you on her lap, Yashoda ji, placing you on her lap and suckling you. Vilokayanti Vadanam Hasanti, looking at the face of yours and smiling with contentment. Katamam Desham Yashoda na bheje. What all states of ecstasy did Yashoda not attain? He Hare, Tum Tadrisha Saha. O Lord Hari, you of such nature, Gadat Mam Pahi, protect me from my sickness. With that, the dasakam is over. Now comes the next asura. Putana stand for ignorance. So that first ignorance is gone, In Bhagavatam, see, Bhagavan kills one by one Rakshasa. It all stands for some significant meaning. So that's why in Ramavatara time also, Bhagavan Rama killed first Tataka. Tataka also stands for Ajnan, ignorance. Now comes the Sakatasura Vatham. So after maybe after 6 days time, he killed Putana. Maybe another 15 days must have happened. And our next one is coming, that is Katasura. Let us see.
तदापि जन्मर्क्षदिने तव प्रभो निमन्त्रित ज्ञाति वधू महीसुरा महानसस्त्वां सविधे निधाय सा महानसादौ ववृते व्रजेश्वरी.
He Prabho Kadapi, O all-powerful Lord, Kadapi, once upon it, once it so happened, Tava Janmarcha Dine, on the auspicious day of your birth star, that is every month birth star comes, right? So maybe after 1 month, Sa Brajeshwari, this Yashodaji, Brajeshwari, the mistress of the Vrajas, Yashoda, Vavrte Mahana Sadhav, got engaged in the kitchen and other places. Nimantrita Jnati Vathu Mahisura, in the company of invited relatives, women and holy Brahmanas, Nidhaya Tvam Savithe Mahanasaha, having laid you under a big cart, because the house was full of guests. She wanted to celebrate that occasion, birth star. She invited everybody from the what you call Vrajabhumi, all VIPs or whatever, prominent people, and then Brahmanas, everybody was there. Then she saw one cart there, very nicely, beautifully decorated cart. So she thought that, in the house there is bheed-bhaad. People will not see the child, then they will make mistake. So she took the child out, and then under the cart, she made him lie down, sleep. But in reality, it was no ordinary cart. A demon at Kamsa's instance had assumed the form of a cart and was waiting for Bhagavan to come. So Bhagavan also knows that. That is why he must have prompted Yashodaji to put him under the cart. Then continuing.
Tato bhavatrana niyukta balaka prabhiti sankrandana sankularvaihi vimishramashra vibhavat samipataha parisphutaddaru chatat chataravaha.
Tataha bhavat samipataha. Then from near about you, parisputat daru chatat chataravaha. A loud report of wood breaking into smithareen. Vimishram bhavatrana niyukta balaka. Prabhiti sankrandana sangalarvai. Mixed with agitated wail of the fear-stricken Gopa boys deputed to guard you. And she kept some boys also to guard the little one. And they got frightened, they ran here and there. When they heard the breaking of this shakata. Shakata means cart. When they heard that breaking, suddenly they heard a terrible sound of breaking the shakata. And the children also got frightened, ran here and there. Continuing.
Tatastada karnana sambhramashrama prakampi vakshoja bhara vrajanganaha bhavantamantardadusha samantataha vinishpataddaru madhyagam.
Tataha tadakarnana sambhrama shrama prakampi vakshoja bharaha. Then, due to the excitement, while running on, hearing that noise, Vrajanganaha dadrishuhu bhavantam, the Gopikas saw you. Antaha samantataha, inside that broken cart. Antaha samantataha, in the midst of all those broken cart, Vinishpat darunaha daru madhyagam, the dreadful pieces of wood scattered all around. On looking there, they saw you amidst the dreadful pieces of wood which were strewn all around. They did not even realize that their upper body garments had got loosened. Though the heavy wooden pieces were scattered around, no harm had befallen to your body, to Bhagavan's body. What a wonder. Continuing.
शिशोरहो किमभूत् इति द्रुतं प्रधाव्य नन्दः पशुपाश्च भूसुराः भवन्तमालोक्य यशोदया धृतं समाश्वसन्नश्रुजलाद्रलोचनाः
Aho, kim abhut shishoho, kim. Alas, what happened to the child? What? Iti pradhavyatrutam, saying so and running fast. Nandaha, Pashupaha, Bhusuraha cha. And they were all running. Were all running. Nanda Gopa was running. Other Gopas were running. And Brahmanas are also were running, saying, what happened to the child? Ashru Jalardra Lochanaha, whose eyes were brimming with tears. Samashchasan, Alokya Bhavantam. But they were relieved of seeing you. Dhritam Yashodaya, being carried by Yashoda. Yashoda was there first. The mother was there first. She immediately lifted her child, and seeing Yashoda carry the child, they were all relieved. Continuing.
कस्को नु कौतस्कुत एष विस्मयो विशङ्कटं यच्छकटं विपाटितं न कारणं किञ्चिदिहेति ते स्थिताः स्वनासिका दत्तकरास्त्वदीक्षकाः
Kaskaha nu kautaskutaha. What is this? What is this? Where from did it come? Esha vismayaha itiyat. It is indeed unusual that such vishankatam shakatam vipadidam, a big cart has been broken into pieces. Na kinchit karanam iha. There is no cause for it in this case, because there is no wind or heavy wind or tornado or anything. Nothing happened. What is the reason why this cart is broken? So they were all wondering. It is so nasika dattakaraha, saying so with hand, finger placed on their nose. Te stitaha totikshakaha. They all stood looking at you. At that time, what happened? Continuing.
कुमारकस्यास्य पयोधरार्थिनः प्ररोदने लोलपदाम्बुजाहतं मया दृष्टमनो विपर्यगात् इतीशते पालकबालका जगुः
In Bhagavatam it is said that when a child was sleeping, it is okay. First time, sometime he was sleeping, and the moment he was hungry for milk, he opened his eyes and looked for his mother. Mother is nowhere. So he cried. And crying also, nothing is happening. Then he started kicking with his little leg. So that is what they are saying this. Anaha viparyagat. This cart got destroyed. Lola padam bhujahatam. On being kicked by the moving lotus-like feet of this boy. Asya kumarakasya prarodane. Of this boy, when he cried bitterly, payodhararthinaha, desirous of feeding at his mother's milk. Maya drishtam iti jaguhu. It was seen by me, seen by me. Thus the boy who were watching over him. E Isha te palaka palakaha. Lord, those boys were guarding you. Palaka balakaha. So palaka means people who are guarding. And balakaha, those boys. So these boys were telling that this little boy kicked. That is how this cart got destroyed. And nobody believes that, you see. But some of them believe. How can a little boy kick and then such a big cart can be destroyed? And he can't even reach there with his little lotus-like legs. And then there is no damage also to his legs. Everything is fine. So they were all talking to each other in that way. Continuing.
धिया तदा किंचिद जानतामिदं कुमारकाणामति दुर्घटं वचः भवत्प्रभावा विदुरैरितीरितं मनागिवाशंक्यत दृष्टपूतनैः.
Idam vachaha kumarakanam. These words of the boys, kinchit ajanatam bhiya, who are not able to discern anything out of fear, tada, at that time, when the cart broke down or collapsed, ati durghadam iti iritam. It is not very consistent with what the children are telling. It is not possible. So was said by Bhavat Prabhava Vidureihi, by those who are ignorant of your greatness. Drishta Putaneihi, but those people who saw the body of Putana, and those people manak iva asankyata, those by whom Putana had been seen, they did doubt it, but only to some extent. Because the implication is that if within few days of his birth, the boy was capable of killing the fearsome demoness, Putana, why would he not be powerful to break this cart of much less import? Recognizing this, they fully believed the boy's words, children's words. Some people believed, some people did not believe. Now, what happened afterwards, she's telling. Now, next.
प्रवालताम्रं किमिदं पदं क्षतं सरोजरं यौनुकरौ विरोजितौ इति प्रसर्पत् करुणातरङ्गिताः त्वदङ्गमापस्पृशुरङ्गनाजनाः.
Alanganajanah. Pravalatamram idam padam kshatam kim. Was this food red like a tender shoot, bruised? Saroja ramyo karau virojitau nu. Were these hands beautiful as a red lotus injured? Idi prasarpat karuna tarangitaha. Thus overcome with surges of compassion. Anganaha Janaha, those women folk, Apasprishuhu Tudangam, touched and caressed your body. Continuing.
अये सुतं देहि जगत्पतेः कृपा तरङ्गपातात् परिपात मध्यमे इति स्म संगृह्य पिता त्वदङ्गकम् मुहुर्मुहुः श्लिष्यति जातकण्टकः.
And what Nandagopala did, that is told here. Aye me sutam dehi, oh give me my child. Adya paripatam, today he was saved. Kripa tarangapadat, by the stroke of a wave of mercy. Jagatpadehe, from the Lord of the universe. Iti pita samgrihya tudangakam. Saying so, your father gathered your beauteous body. Srishyati sma muhurmuhuhu, and embraced you again and again. Jata kantakaha, with his hair standing on end. Now, the story of the salvation of Shakatasura is told in the next verse.
अनो निलीनः किल हन्तुमागतः सुरारिरेवं भवता विहिंसितः रजोऽपि नो दृष्टममुष्य तत्कथं सशुद्धसत्त्वे त्वयि लीनवान् ध्रुवम्.
Surari Anoli Linaha, that demon disguised in the form of a cart, Agataha Hantum Tvam, who came to kill you. Vihimsitaha Kila Evam Bhavatha, appears to have been killed thus by you, even though he came to kill you, but it appears you kill him. Katham tat, how did that happen? Amushya rajaha apino drishtam. Even his dust was not to be seen. See, suppose a person, Rakshasa, after Bhagavan kills him, at least his dead body should be seen. But here he says, even his dust was not to be seen. Dhruvamsa Linavan, surely he had merged with Bhagavan. Toi Shuddha Sattve, you are embodied Shuddha Sattvam. He merged with Bhagavan. That is why even body was not there. One more verse is there.
प्रपूजितैस्तत्र ततो द्विजातिभिः विशेषतो लम्भितमङ्गलाशिषः व्रजन्निजैर्बाल्यरसैर्विमोहयन् मरुत्पुराधीशरुजां जहीहि मे.
He Marutpuradisha, O Lord of Guruvayur, Tataha Tatra Visheshadaha, thereafter there in Gokulam, particularly Nambita Mangalashisaha, after being endowed with special auspicious blessings, Prapujitehi Dujadibihi, by the highly respected Brahmana and others, Vrajam Vimohayanna, and making the township of Vraja spellbound, Nijaihi Balyarasaihi, by the sweetness of your childish pranks, Sahatvam Jahihi Me Rujam, may you of that nature destroy my ailments. Now in Bhagavatam it is said that Yashodaji kept Bhagavan under the cart, and on top of the cart she kept all the materials, that is the pot of milk, curd, butter, etc. And it seems the result of ignorance, we give too much importance to materials. The Shakatasura stands for materialistic objects. Bhagavan was kept under, the material was kept above. So we give less importance to Bhagavan, we give great importance to materialistic things. That is why Bhagavan struck it, destroyed it completely. And this is the implication of Shakatasura Vadham. We have to destroy our materialistic mind. Now comes the third asura called Trinavarta. We have time. Okay, let us. Trinavarta.
Swame kada gurumarut puranath vodhum गाढाधिरूढ गरिमाणमपारयन्ति माता निधाय शयने किमिदं बतेति ध्यायन्त्यचेष्टत गृहेषु निविष्टशङ्का.
So this Kamsa has been sending one, he has not come back, Putana did not come back. Then Shakatasura he sent, he also did not come back. Then he doesn't know what really happened. Nobody went and told him this little boy killed. Even if he says little boy killed, he won't believe that also. So he sent another one now. That is Trinavarta. Hey Guru Marut Puranatha, O Lord of Guruvayur, Ekata Mata Aparayanti Vodum Tvam Gadhati Ruta Garimanam. One day, Yashodaji was keeping the child on her lap. Suddenly, his Bhagavan became very heavy. So it's called Garima Shakti. You know, the what do you call Ashta Siddhi? Ashta Siddhi, one Siddhi is called Garima. You become heavy. Any part of the body also become heavy. That ability called Garima. And Bhagavan himself became so heavy and she could not hold him. And what he did, so once your mother Yashoda not being able to carry you, who had become excessively heavy, Nivishta Shankya Vidaya Shayane, getting perplexed, placed you on the ground. Iti bata kim idam, thinking this, alas, why is this though? Suddenly the boy became so heavy. Dhyayanti acheshtata griheshu, and meditating on you. And she immediately started praying to the Lord. But then she got engaged in domestic chores. And continuing.
तावद्विदूरमुपकर्णित घोरघोष व्याजृम्भिपांसु पटली परिपूरिताशः वात्यावपुस्स किल दैत्यवरस्तृणावर ताख्यो जहार जनमानसहारिणं त्वाम्.
Tavat, during that time, what happened? Viduram upakarnita khora kosha vyajrimpipamsu patali paripuridashaha. With a fearful sound heard far and wide, and all quarters filled with increasing clouds of dust, and Vatyavapuhu in the form of a whirlwind, Saha Daityavaraha Trinavartakya, a prominent demon by name Trinavarta, Kila Jahaya Tvam. So it is like a whirlwind and dust storm, and people could not see it. All their eyes were filled with the dust, so nobody could see anything. But they could hear a terrible sound, and that was the Asura. And in the form of a, what you call, sandstorm, the twist, like a twist. And he took Bhagavan in that, what you call, twist. Ila Jaharatvam Janamanasaharinam, were renowned for stealing people's mind. Patadri adds that.
उद्धामपांसु तिमिराहत दृष्टिपाते द्रष्टुं किमप्यकुशले पशुपाललोके आबालकस्य किमिति त्वदुपान्तमाप्ता माता भवन्तमविलोक्य भृशं रुरोद
Kamapam Suti Mi Raha Drishtipate. When vision was obstructed by intense darkness caused by thick dust, Pashupala Loke Akushale Sati, and the cowherds became incapable of drashtum kimapi, seeing anything. Mata apta tudupantam, your mother reaching your place where she kept the child, but not seeing you. Avilokya bhavantam, and not seeing you. Rodha Brushamiti cried bitterly, saying thus, Ha Kim Balakasya, oh, what has happened to my boy, my baby? Tavatsa. Next.
तावत् सदानववरोऽपि च दीनमूर्तिः भावत्कभारपरिधारणलूनवेगः सङ्कोचमापतदनुक्षतपां सुघोषे घोषे व्यतायत भवज्जननी निनादः
Avatsaha, Danavavarha Avicha. By that time, the chief of Asuras too, Bhavatka Bhara Paridharana Luna Vegaha. So he lifted Bhagavan, all right, but then he could not bear his weight also. Bhagavan's weight also he could not bear. Having lost speed on account of carrying your weight. Deenamurtihi apasankocham. And with body exhausted, and Bhagavan, what happened with this little finger? He caught hold of his neck and started pressing him, squeezing his neck. So he got exhausted, became weakened. Tadanu Shatapam Sughoshe. Thereafter, when the dust and noise abated, Goshe, in the hamlet of the cowherds, Bhavat Janani Ninadaha Vedayata, the crying of your mother could be heard loudly. Continuing.
रोदोपकर्णनद्वशादुपगम्य गेहं क्रन्दत् सुनन्दमुखगोपकुलेषु दीनः त्वां दानवस्त्वखिलमुक्तिकरं मुमुक्षुः त्वय्यप्रमुञ्चति पपात वियत्प्रदेशात्
Upagamya Geham, having come home, Rotopakarnana Vashat, on hearing Yashoda's cries, Nanda Mukha Gopa Kuleshu, when Nanda and others of the Gopa family Randatsu Danavatu were themselves crying. That then during that time, what happened? The demon indeed, Dinaha Mumukshuhu, had become distressed and desirous of getting release from your hands. Swam Akila Muktikaram, you who are the bestower of liberation to one and all, Apra Munchati Koi, and not released by you. Bhagavan said, I don't catch anybody that easily. Once I catch, I never leave. That is what Putana also said, Muncha Muncha. Release me, release me. Bhagavan said, once I catch, I don't release. Here also, he was telling, please, please release me. But he said, no, once I catch, I will release you. Papata Viyat Pradesha, fell down from the sky, dead.
रोदाकुलास्तदनु गोपगणा बहिष्ठ पाषाणपृष्ठभुवि देहमतिस्थविष्ठम् प्रेक्षन्त हन्त निपतन्तममुष्य वक्षौ अक्षीणमेव च भवन्तमलं हसन्तम्
Tadanu Gopaganaha Rodagulaha. Thereafter the Gopa folks, exhausting by crying, Prakshanta Adhistavishtam Deham. So the very stout dead body of Trinavarta, Nipatantam Behishta Pashana Prishtabhuvi, falling on the outer rocky land, and Bhavantam cha Amushya Vakshasi, you too perched on his bosom, Akshinameva, quite free from exhaustion, and Hasantam Alam, Taha, smiling a great deal too, marvelous indeed. One was happy, he killed one Rakshasa. Continue.
ग्रावप्रपात परिपिष्ठ गरिष्ठ देह भ्रष्टासु दुष्ट दनुजो परिधृष्टहासम् आज्ञानमम्बुज करेण भवन्तमेत्य गोपादधुर्गिरिवरादिवलीलरत्नम्
Gopaha Bhavantam Etya. The Gopas and Gopis, after reaching you, Drishtahasam, who are laughing loudly, and Agnanam, Mbujakarena, striking with your lotus hand, Grava Prapata Paripishta Gerishta Deha Prishta Sudushta Danujopari. So he was striking with his lotus hand the wicked woman, the wicked demon, whose huge body was crushed on account of the fall on the rock, and from which the life breath had left. Some that who picked you up, and Nilaratnam Girivarat Iva, beautiful metaphor, like a sapphire from a great mountain. Bhagavan is compared here to the sapphire, and that Raksasa's body is like a great mountain. They picked him up from the top of the demon's body. Then the Gopas and the immense joy of the Gopas are described next few verses.
एकैकमाशु परिगृह्य निकामनन्दन् नन्दादिगोप परिरब्ध विचुम्बिताङ्गम् आदातु काम परिशङ्कित गोपनारी हस्ताम्बुज प्रपतितं प्रणुमो भवन्तम्
Pranumaha Bhavantam. We bow down to you. Ashu Parigrihya Ekaikam, who are quickly picked up by one in turn. Nikama Nandan. Nandadi Gopa Parirambha Vichumbidangam, and with body embraced and kissed all over by the extremely delighted Nanda and other Gopas. Adatu Kama Parishankita Gopanari Astambuja Prapatitam, and were jumping into the lotus-like beautiful hands of the gopis, who were eagerly waiting to take you, but were hesitating to do so. Continue.
भूयोऽपि किन्नु कृणमः प्रणतार्तिहारी गोविन्द एव परिपालयतात् सुतन्नः इत्यादि मातरपितृप्रमुखैस्तदानीं सम्प्रार्थितस्त्वदवनाय विभो त्वमेव.
Kim no Krinumaha, what can we do? Govinda Pranatarthi Hari Eva, Govinda, the dispeller of devotees' sorrows alone. Paripalayatat Naha Sutam, should protect our child. Ityadi Tudavanaya, thus in this manner, for the sake of your protection, He Vibho, Tadanim Uyaha Api, O all-pervading Lord, at that time and again, Tum Eva Samprarthitaha, they were praying to you only. Matara Pitra Pramukhaihi, by those led by your own parents. Continue, last.
वातात्मकं दनुजमेव मयि प्रधून्वन् वातोद्भवान् मम गदान् किमुनो धुनोषि किं वा करोमि पुनरप्यनिलालयेश निःशेषरोगशमनं मुहुरर्थये त्वाम्.
Ai evam tvam pradhunvan. O Lord, thus you did kill Danujam Vatatmakam, the demon in the form of a whirlwind. Kimuno Dhunoshi. Then why you are not killing Mama Gadan Vatotbhavan, my diseases caused by Vayu, wind, because Vatarogam is caused by wind. Yuvva karomi, what else shall I do? Punaha apihaham muhu akcharitva. Again and again I repeatedly request you, Nishesha rogashamanam, for total relief of my ailments. Thus Trinavarta also killed. Trinavarta stands for lust in us. So when the lust comes, what happens? You become blind. Then you don't know what you are doing. They are walking or doing anything. So this is what. So Bhagavan killed that lust also. So finally, moksha, you will get only all these things are destroyed. So that will come when it comes to Rasa Krida, that is Moksha Krida. We shall see. Okay, let us stop here today. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you.